With the new update, you can have prestige and professions, giving exclusive items and appealing to many, especially late game veterans. The fastest way to prestige, which involves getting to the level 1000 of that profession, which is quite a lot of grinding, is by cider, which takes about 58 runs in total and is a lot quicker than any of the other methods. There will undoubtedly be a lot of people out there who want to make their runs as efficient as possible and get prestige as soon as they can. And in this guide, I'm going to tell you all the tips and tricks in order to make your cider runs as efficient as possible and use less time. Alright, so starting from the green zone, you're going to want to make your way up the road, following this red line marked here. And the first step is obviously to go to the apple field, which is up here. You can see Danish is already there picking apples. You don't want to follow the yellow line down to cider. Following these roads, because these roads are the quickest way of getting there, along the main road, past the copper mine, down to cider. And then instead of taking this blue line here, which is a long route wiggling through roads, you want to go cut off road straight down this hill along the green line. You want to process the cider factory and then get back in your truck, head up the purple line into Kavala, into the green zone, where you will sell your cider and then get back to repeating. Upon arrival, you want to get out and hold Windows key to pick your apples. There's not any particular ways of making this more efficient than it otherwise would be, although if you look at the ground and hold Windows key, it does work more efficiently and it's more foolproof than other options. When you fill up your inventory, you want to copy the amounts that you have of apples in your full inventory, and because this will vary depending on what rucksack you have, which will ideally be the biggest one you have access to, and which perks you have, which will again ideally be all the bigger bag perks. You want to copy this so that it is very useful when transferring the items later on. When picking your apples, also remember, do not fill up your backpack, as it will just add more time when you're juggling apples and cider when you're processing. So as soon as you've picked your apples, you're going to want to head in your truck and head up the main road towards the side of the factory. You're going to eventually got this squiggly road where you can see this Hemmick going up now, and at the peak of that, you're going to want to follow the lines that are not the blue line. I do not go down the squiggly road, as it is not as efficient as cutting straight across towards the factory, which you can see in the bottom right. When you arrive, you're going to want to jam your hammock inside the doors, which will need to open prior to this. This means that running from the pad to your truck is as short as possible. Once you've done all this, you're going to want to be making runs back and forth processing cider. Obviously it'd be very useful to have that copy and pasted number that you have found earlier, so we'll use that again here. Another way to speed up your processing efficiency is when you're making the cider, is to open your map and zoom in really close as far in as you can, because this gives you better FPS, and this does speed up your processing slightly. Obviously you repeat this till your hammock's full, and then you get back in your hammock and drive to the green zone.
Hello, mister. Do you need a lollipop? Trust me, it's magic. It'll grow your hair back.
Nick. Or anyone there. Do you have to get the
How do you know my name? Are you
When
a
you get
spy?
out, you start making runs back and forth from the pad to your truck,
Don't
filling
think
the
he's a
cider.
government spy. Run!
Jeez.
I need to go back.
Tobias.
Once you've done this, you're going to end up with a bit of money, probably about 170k in your
Well, back
cash.
to you, mister. How you doing?
So you're going to want to reinvest this back
I'm alright,
into
I'm
cider. So you're going to buy cider and then sell that again, just to get a few more levels and make the whole process more efficient.
Any more lollipops?
Yeah, well,
Finally,
the-
when you're
the
doing
first one is
cider,
just a
hop into
taste,
the
bro.
Helpful Homes
After- I
and
know
Cider
they're
Farmers
quite
Trust
big,
channel.
bro.
It's where people who are doing cider can stay together and basically gain safety
Yeah, I'm
in
just gonna
numbers
sell my
because they're all
cider now.
together in the same room where they can communicate with each other. Doing it in this method is literally the quickest possible, faster than taking any sort of heli or anything. Prestige is where you get this
Prestige.
clothing, like Danish is modelling here, and a Bergen backpack. You can buy this from the Kavala Prestige Club just above A-Rate, where you can also buy handguns, spawn in and spawn vehicles.